Welcome to Free Left Tarot Readings. I'm TarotOracle and I do the reading.
Time for the TarotOracle show.
What is going on, Karima? Thank you so much for your double donation. I appreciate that. SP, thank you for yours as well. Maruta, so good to see you. I appreciate you. I missed you on the live stream today. Maruta, we had a great live stream. It was so fun. So if you didn't see it, you don't have a link, let me know. I'll get you a link to that. It was a lot of fun. Be random with me. What is going on? Appreciate you hanging out tonight with us. Let's start off. We got SP is first on the list. SP wants to know, getting a little bit of a job offer, getting some things. By the way, I got my chamomile tea tonight. We are going to be sipping on that. We got a fresh water, ice cold. I love the dynamic between those two. It's going to be so great. All right, let's get a little SP going. Karim, I thank you for your third donation. I greatly appreciate you. Let's see where we're going to go and what we are going to do tonight here with the Little Buddha Tarot. Oh, love the Little Buddha. By the way, I took your advice. We got a gradient blue over here, background to every reading. Every name has a blue background on there. So it's the same gradient that I have here. So you'll see a little bit of a, correspondence between those two. You got to keep everything regular. You got to keep everything predictable as it goes. So yeah, Maruta. Yeah, I had a Patreon live stream today. And I also had the makeup reading. So 3 streams today. And I had 3 private readings today. One was at 2 a.m. So I'm feeling fantastic, as you can tell, and I am just burning the midnight oil up in here. All right, will I get a job offer from the U.S.? Yes. I mean, and that's something where you really appreciate how good the Eight of Pentacles is. You're talking about a steady job, sturdy job, something that's going to be reliable, something that you can, something that you can count on. Because I think that's one of those things too, that you kind of gotta, sort of just wing it sometimes as far as getting jobs and moving, getting things done and getting the opportunities out there. So it's just really, really encouraging. Very, very good news. Awesome overall. A page of sources that are a little bit delayed in getting you that stuff going on. But yeah, so chamomile tea is in my way over there from pressing all the buttons. We needed a thumbs up over here. Needed a thumbs up over there. So we got the thumbs up happening. Everything is rocking and rolling tonight. We got all of it. See, we got the background. See, y'all wanted the background. You're like, I need the background. I'm like, all right. I'm here to please. I'm customer service at its best over there. We got Karima phase 1 going on over there. Karima's blowing up the credit card tonight. Thank you so much, Karima. I greatly appreciate you paying my mortgage this month, like last month too. All right, we'll see. What's happening with S? What are the current thoughts? What are the current feelings? A little bit of a Stephanie Lou Paul deck going on here. Dreamscapes, man. And I bought both books of her, sort of her art style, where she explains how to do the style, how to, what I'm saying? And those were great. And they were like, I think $2 each. So I ended up buying a bunch of them and giving away on stream too with the extra ones. I think this is a good time to do a little Stephanie Lou Paul over here and see where this is going to happen, right? We got Ducboy coming in there with the Aries field. Ducboy, thank you very much for your donation as well. Greatly appreciate that. Let's see what's going on over here with S's current thoughts and feelings towards me. All right. But the moon, that is so interesting. The moon next to the Knight of Cups. We know where the Knight of Cups goes. We know what the Knight of Cups focus is. And it's so powerful a card over here, especially next to the moon, right? You just have that Knight of Cups over here. I want to be romantic. I want to express my love, express my feelings. And that's something that's important to them, which obviously is going to be important to you as well. We got Karima, Sarah, and MR. Thank you so much for your donations. I appreciate y'all. But yeah, you got that combo. And you really got to look at it as one of the best combos for emotional representation, reaching out emotionally and getting the emotions out, sort of on the table for this is what I feel. This is kind of where I'm passionate right now. And I think they're passionate for you, right? In between all of that, they got the King of Pentacles, organizing possessions, organizing what's important, organizing the things going on is going to be sort of a mix in between that. So they got to get everything stable, got to get everything on the good foundation at, you know, sort of where they're doing, what they're going. And I think that's going to be an important aspect of here. King of Cups, tons and tons and tons of emotion, tons of cups right now. They are very emotional. They are very emotions on their sleeve. And you're going to kind of see it this weekend. I'll be honest with you. I think this weekend you are going to see a little bit more emotion from this individual than you normally accustomed to. Serena and Bartman and Alisha, thank you for being here. I appreciate your support tonight. Hanging out, getting it done over there. We got the Karima phase 1 over here. Is he still want to see you tonight for the oh my God, is it your birthday? Happy birthday. Yes.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday. Everybody wish Karima a happy birthday. That is fantastic. All right, well, let's see. Is he still wanting to see me tonight? And will he make it, you know? Wanting and actually getting it done, that's going to be a mixture with that. Filipa, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate you. Now, are they wanting to see you for your birthday? Oh man, you got the Judgment, you got the Three of Cups, the Magician. This is something that's important to them. In my opinion, this is something that's important to them. It's hard to get an Ace of Swords on the table. It's really hard to get an Ace of Swords on the table and not have somebody recognize, not have somebody understand what's important to you, not have somebody excited about what you're excited about, especially with the Magician sandwiching over here. You've got peanut butter jelly right in between the two pieces of bread. You're talking about the Magician, the Ace of Swords, something that's important to me, something that we're relying on, something that I'm very sort of, cognizant about, big major with it. And the Three of Cups, the destination, the celebration, everything that you need is right here in this reading. Judgment card talks about the rebirth, the birthday, getting the next rebirth, getting the next reincarnation, and having that birthday be important to me. I think that's it. Now, will they make it? That could be another thing. Really looks like things are happening with that. Aisha, welcome. Appreciate that. Alicia, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate you as well. A little bit of a 7-day thing going on over there. Crafty lady, what's going on? What is going on, Karima? Thank you for your donation as well. Will they make it? Oh man, no. Well, you have a mixture of cards here. I'm leaning no. You got the Six of Wands. I want to be supportive, right? Six of Wands is all about having support, having the wind beneath my wings, having things important to me, being important to you, kind of thing with that. And the Six of Wands is so poignant when it comes to that. As well as you have that Five of Wands, though. We have a lot of conflicts. Maybe we can't make everything. Maybe we not having the opportunity. It looks mixed. I'm leaning towards no. Looks mixed. With the Nine of Swords is really leaning me towards a no. It's like I'm concerned. See, why would the Nine of Swords be there if you can make it, right? Because I got Six of Swords, right? The Six of Swords, guy riding on the horse, everybody celebrating, everybody says, hey, yeah, this is great. But the thing is, why would you be worried? Why would you be concerned with that Nine of Swords? That leans me in the direction of the no, right? Of course, entertainment purposes only. Never know what's going on. This is Stephanie Lou Paul's deck. By the way, Sarah. It's called the Shadowscapes Tarot. Very good. Yeah, Sarah, do you remember me giving away a book, an art book? This is the one where she taught how to do her deck with art. If you have a half-price books, I don't know if that's a multi-country thing, I don't know. Half-price books. Every half-price books I've gone to has the book, and some of them basically have it for like $2 or $3. And so I ended up getting like a bunch of them, and that's why I was giving them away on the stream and stuff. Anyway, all right. His attraction to me grown since they have first met me. We got, I think, 2 more Karima. And then we got Sarah, we got Ducboy, we got everybody up in the queue. Thank you for being here, supporting me, making it happen tonight. I appreciate it. I had 3 private readings today. One was at 2 a.m. I have been burning the midnight oil, making it happen. I got 2 more tasty tarot cards done this weekend. I'm going to get 4 more tasty tarot cards done. We are going to have the most productive weekend in the history of mankind, is what I'm saying. Yeah, hey, we're going to make some behind-the-scenes videos for the Patreon people. And as well, we are going to... we're going to do a channel update. We haven't done a channel update video in a long time, so I am thrilled about this weekend. I can't wait. Tarot Magician, I can't wait to see you on the stream as well. What is going on? I'm feeling fantastic today, Tarot Magician. I have been working it today, Tarot Magician. All right. Has attraction grown? The Emperor and the Lovers, it's hard to get a no out of those. I mean, you've got to get a baseline yes. You got the Emperor, you got the Lovers. This tells me that the growing of the attraction, making sure things are stable, making sure things are rocking and rolling is important, right? I need to take command of the Lovers. This is something that's very forefront in my mind and something I absolutely have to get done. All right. You got the Justice card, majors all over the place on here, but we need to find a balance in order to get that balance done. It may be a little bit challenging at times, but life is challenging. 8 of Pentacles, I'm willing to work on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to work on it. So then this is really, you're getting like some of the best readings you've ever gotten. Like, how do you get the Emperor and the Lovers and not come away with really focused on you kind of vibes with that? Beautiful deck, man. This thing is cranking out. This thing is cranking out the reads. I'm tempted to just do this damn deck the whole night. This is cranking out the reads tonight. This is not even playing. Like this is done playing around at this point. Anyway, so we need to get that on the table more often. We got Shadowscapes Tarot. Stephanie Lupal, if you don't have this one, you're crazy. Head over to Half Price Books as well. You can get her books in the, I think it's the art section. Yeah, but mine had it for $2. I bought like 10 of them, and I've been giving them away on the stream. I've given away to friends and stuff over the years. So yeah. Anyway, why does he keep asking about my 4-year-old lately? It's just to make conversations. Any tension? What kind of intentions do we got going on? We're gonna do Shadowscapes Tarot for your whole night, Karima. Just for you. Your whole night, Shadowscapes Tarot is really just delivering the gold at this point, yeah? I mean, we just broke into Fort Knox at this point. We're just delivering the absolute gold. We're going to take a little sip. We got chamomile tea tonight, my friends. We got some honey in there. Oh, if I just had some ho-hos. I swear to God, I'm going to do some ho-hos tomorrow. I swear to God. Diet be damned. Ho-hos. First thing, like the store opens at 7, I'm there at 7. All right. Why is he asking about the child? Ace of Wands and Ace of Cups. King of Wands, Page of Cups. Ooh, that's interesting, that Page of Cups. It just looks more conversational than anything else, right? I got a couple of aces. This is something that I just want to sort of get things out there and get sort of that relaxed feel out there. And I'm concerned about you, and I'm concerned about, you know, your life. And they just want to understand how you're doing and what's happening. It's more of a conversation and just sort of that expression of care at this point, right? That King of Wands. I'm here taking the action that I need, a little bit of the fiery action. I'm sort of interested. Page of Cups. Just want to make sure everybody's emotionally set up. Everybody's emotionally going and nice. And a couple of aces, right? I just want to start some conversation. I mean, you know, come on. All right. Any intentions? It doesn't look like any intentions. We'll throw a couple of cards down for some intentions, right? What kind of intentions are there? It just looks like conversation. Couple of aces. Got a Page of Cups over there. That Empress, the Tower, and Justice. Well, you're really getting the read tonight. But the Empress, right? Again, comfort, make sure you're okay, seeing what's going on, getting that connection, you know what I'm saying? Sort of catching up, making sure everything's good over there. The Tower, again. So we saw previously in yesterday's read, right? Kareem. We saw previous on yesterday's read that they're going through a little bit of a challenge. They're having a little bit of that Ten of Wands moment over there. And this is something where they can sort of reach out to you and sort of be a part of your life and sort of get that nice, settled, relaxed kind of feel. And you know what I'm saying? And sort of making it happen with that, right? Reiki B, what is going on? Karima, thank you for your other donation. We'll do one more Karima phase one. We got Sarah, double dono tonight. Ducboy coming in there. Filipa, Alisha, Silent Victory. Everybody is up in the house, and it's difficult for me to not read Karima with the Shadowscapes Tarot the whole night because you are just getting just crystal clean. You know, somebody got the Windex on the crystal ball and just went over it in the Windex car wash, and it's just like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like really getting hard hitting over there. Really getting hard hitting over there. Getting some ho-hos. I mean, you know, maybe I like it because it has hoes in the name. I'm just saying, I love ho-hos. You know, some people are like, oh, Twinkies. No, like, you know, ain't nobody got time for Twinkies. All right. Anyway, let's look at this, right? When will I start seeing movement in this connection? I really think you're going to start seeing a lot of forward movement in October. I think I said that before. October seems like that timeline where, oops, everything starts moving forward, right? Everything starts sort of pushing forward, and I think that is something that's happening. Alisha, I got your alternate question. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. The Fool. I need to take some action, need to do some adventuring, need to definitely move some stuff forward, especially with the Hierophant. I'm taking this pretty seriously, right? Because the Fool is kind of a little bit nonchalant, chilling out kind of thing here. You pushing it into the Hierophant, making things more serious. Again, you're looking at October with that. And we're talking about the Six of Swords with a little bit of that delay, right? The Six of Swords is slow moving, going through. We're getting to a better tomorrow, but it just takes a minute to get there. King of Swords just says, hey, this is something that I need to communicate, but I need to do it well. And the King of Swords is very, very focused on kind of their reputation, what they're doing, and how they're doing it. All right, let's see. What kind of changes will I see? That's a great question for follow-up. We're going to use, man, we're just like the Shadowscapes too. I don't know what it is. I just like somebody put some crack on this thing. All right, let's see. Five of Wands. Oh, man. The Tower, the Queen of Pentacles. And to get something new, we do have to crumble a little bit of what we currently have. To get something new, we do have to crumble a little bit of what we already have. Five of Wands. We're going to have to make a decision here. We can't have it both ways. We're going to have to make a decision, and we're going to have to do it. The Tower says some things have to crumble down in order to have the new beginning. Because the Queen of Pentacles says that you're ready, right? We've talked about you being the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, having that level of control, having that level of confidence, and they really appreciate that. They really want to see where that is going to take them because they really enjoy that. So I think that's it, right? Crumbling of what is there in order to get what could be possible. And they're finally ready to do it. They're finally ready to do it. That ends Karima phase one over there. We're going to do the double Sarah Dono over here. All right. Best tarot reader ever. Mwah. Oh, wait a minute. I was on the wrong tab. So.
T.O. is the best tarot
Jesus, who
reader
just
ever.
donated like their paycheck? Somebody donated like half a paycheck. Well, thank you, CL, for that massive donation over PayPal. I really appreciate that. That was that's pretty considerable. All right, Sarah, thank you for being there. Thank you for all your support. I greatly appreciate you being the best tarot. I appreciate that. I appreciate you. All right, look at you. Hey, wait.
I love you.
All right, for Sarah, we have the coolest deck that I got. The coolest. Solid as a rock? It's been a minute? I thought you were hiding under a rock. Solid as a rock. It's been a hot minute. And thank you for being back. I appreciate you. What is going on tonight? It is Friday. I am like unlimited energy at this point. I mean, I don't know who is going to... See, I'm drinking chamomile tea so I can actually get to sleep because I've been up since like 2 a.m. I have unlimited energy today. I just like the Energizer Bunny. Somebody really just sort of jacked me up over here. Having fun, but I mean... Anyway, all right, who's the problematic one, DC or RS? Oh, my. We got DC over here. We got RS on the other end. We're going to have the suspense.
Time for a tarot throwdown.
of the tarot throwdown. Speaking of suspense, we got BRWM with me up in the house tonight. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. We're going to merge you in over there after Silent Victory. Random. All right, DC. Are they a pain in my ass? Or are they not a pain in my ass? 10 of fire and a page of water. This is the problem right here. It's going to be I mean, unless you got like the devil followed by like the tower over here, and pretty much that's the only thing. DC looks bad, right? You got DC power, you know what I'm saying, versus AC power, alternating current versus direct. I'm just saying, direct current going to blow something up if you plug something in, unless you have a converter. Lonnie, welcome. Appreciate you. How you doing tonight? But yeah, I think DC's the problem when. All right, RS. RS is going to have to come out with like not a base hit, but like a triple in order to beat DC. Knight of Earth and the 6 of Earth. No. RS is going to be the stable one. You got nothing but net over here. You got the 6 of Earth, very giving, very sort of, and it sort of says too, that this person is, what you see is what you get. This person is going to be able to help you, going to be able to assist you, going to be able to be there for you. And I think that's one of the critical things over here, especially with the Knight of Earth. The things that you've done, the amount of things that you've worked for with this particular individual is so powerful and is so poignant. And this is somebody that is going to be just rocking and rolling. So RS looks good, DC not so much. I'm going to have to, if DC's watching the stream, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but you ain't reliable. But you ain't reliable over there. Ducboy is reliable though. A little bit of a 2 weeks. Let's get it done. Let's get it done over here. Oh my. A little bit of that tarot over here. Got the Divine Feminine Tarot. This is a fun one. This is from, I think they shipped me another deck. I think they shipped me another one of their decks. I love their decks. It's like, it's really Cinderella coming in with a dono. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate you. This is one of those where everything this company makes, I absolutely adore it. Like, I don't know who the artist is over there, but I want to just, make them some chamomile tea or something. I don't know. But I mean, they're the best artist ever. All right. We'll see a little bit of that 8 of Wands over there. 2 of Pentacles. Ooh. All right. 2-week general. Week 1. Week 1 is the difficult choices that you are going to have to make. And I think this is going to be more difficult than you're going to be like, I got this. No, you don't got this. I think next week is going to be a little bit rough. I think you're going to have some difficult choices. Somebody asking you something, somebody expecting something to be like, geez, what's going on over there? I think there's some hard choices to be made. I think that you should definitely sort of consult other people with that. You have to sort of be prepared. I don't think you should go in and wing it. I think you should be very, very focused right now on this. Week 2 means start running with whatever you got going. It is not the time in week 2 to wait. This is a time to start moving. Has some moving things, right? Moving things. So I think that's going to be very important, making it happen over there. Chamomile tea has anti-cancer properties. That's awesome, because those ho-hos I'm going to eat tomorrow, Reiki B, do not have anything that is anti-cancer. I'm just saying, Reiki B, I might eat the whole box. I might video myself eating the whole box and put it on the stream. Julie Moore, thank you for your donation. I greatly appreciate you. All right. No promises. No promises of consuming the whole box of ho-hos. Like, why do y'all watch me? How's D feeling currently? I responded to the message. Oh, I guess that's good. You responded to the message. I guess that's good. How are they feeling? Oh man, they didn't expect you to respond. What's going on over there? They didn't expect you to respond at all, Filipa. I'm just telling you now. A little bit of a shock, a little bit of a surprise. You took them off guard with this response to the message. The 7 of Wands said, I'm gonna go ahead and text Filipa. You get Filipa and be like, what's up, right? I didn't expect Filipa to respond, quite frankly. I thought Filipa's like, yeah, that's a great text. Thank you so much. I'm going to go about my life, without you. Clearly. But that 7 of Wands too says, nah, they were going to be expecting you to be defensive against it. So the fact that you ended up responding to it was quite surprised. So how are they feeling? They're confused. A little bit of the confused, kind of excited, but kind of a mixture in there. Ho-hos have dopamine. Oh, how much dopamine does a whole box have? Because I might do it. Next 7 days, Alisha wants to know. We got silent victory off to PayPal. CL donated half a paycheck over there. And we got Be Random with Me waiting over there too. Yeah, natural pain relievers, antioxidants, and energy is great too. And Reiki, I've been up since 2 a.m. I have 3 private readings today. I had I made 3 videos, and then I made an extra video, and I'm just rocking the house tonight. I have unlimited energy. I'm back to my old self, which is nice, which is really nice. I made 2 tasty tarot cards. So tomorrow, let me tell you what's happening tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm going to make a channel update. It has been almost a year since I've made a channel update. I'll let you know what the current projects are, what my ideas are, who I'm trying to get to interview on the channel, on some streams, right? What the newest items that I have on the plate are. We're going to have everything, lay it out, right? Give it all the details. So we need a channel update. It's been so long, and it's going to be exciting. We got so much stuff coming. Not only the Tasty Tarot, but I'm going to make a Cancer Survivors Oracle. All right, Cancer Survivors Oracle. This is going to be Oracle for you if you have cancer. You have a family member that has cancer, friend that has cancer, right? It's going to go through that process of these are my challenges, and this is how I conquered the challenge, right? Because it is very difficult, and I'm going to sort of relate that, hey, we've been there. Understand, you're in a group of people that have been there, that know, that understand, and we are here to support each other in this, right? So that's going to be a very, very cool project. Going to be a massive book as well, and I really want to get a children's book written for this as well. So sort of like sort of address it in a fun way, but sort of also recognize all of the challenges with that. So that's one of my next projects. So anyway, watch the stream update tomorrow. Karima, thank you for your other donation. I greatly appreciate you. Watch the stream, watch the channel update tomorrow. Going to be super critical. All right. Now, next 7 days, Alisha. Oh man, the King of Swords. Somebody's really on you for something. Somebody really is on you for something. It's almost like it may be a legal thing or some challenging things that you haven't gotten done yet, or you know what I'm saying? This is something that you really sort of get up in your face, and something is waiting. I don't think it's 7 days. I do think this stretches out to day 13. But there's somebody that needs something, that wants something that's very in your face, and they are going to be there and sort of in there. The King of Swords doesn't really wait around. This is not somebody who's patient, and they're going to sort of express that level of impatience, and it's going to be kind of challenging to interact, to kind of do that with that. Ace of Cups as well. So as you're meeting somebody brand new, this is going to be a very, very interesting person as well. Now this extends out day 13, what have you. Ace of Cups extends out to like day 23, and that is going to be very, very fun. Very, very fun. I think it's the Divine Feminine Tarot, and this is from Y-Spell. They have a deck coming out like every day. Y-Spell cranks out the decks. And I absolutely love it because whoever's doing the art over there has just mastered vector art. I mean, just like a level of mastery of vector art that it's like really, really difficult to beat. It's really difficult to beat with that. All right, we're on 42 donations. Wow. All right, thank you very much for all your donations. I gotta appreciate that. We're going to go ahead and cut off the donations. They stretch all the way down. they stretch all the way down to like 8 more past here. So yeah. Anyway, we're rocking it tonight. Let's keep using this for the next reading. Everybody is really rocking the house tonight, and I greatly appreciate that. Really appreciate all your support so much. Now, let me tell you another project that I'm working on. I'm going to go ahead and sneak preview this, all right? I'm going to start buying tarot books. What I see lately as far as a huge gap on TarotTube is nobody's really reviewing tarot books, right? So I'm going to start picking up tarot books, and I want to go through them. And because tarot books are expensive, they're like $30, right? So all of your donations, I'm going to reinvest that into some tarot books, some of the ones that look the most promising. And we're going to go through them. Like, here's what it says. Here's a couple of examples of the card. Here's kind of, where it's going with the intro. Here's kind of the spells, are the spreads worthwhile or not? And I want to go through that with some of like the top 20 books that are out there that are brand new. So that's something I want to focus on too, is I think TarotTube has a big gap in people just reviewing tarot books. There's so many that are coming out that I think it's valuable, before I dump $20, $25 on a book, to be able to see it, see what other people's opinion of it is, see kind of, the examples and the direction it's going to. So that's one of my focuses from now until the end of the year as well. So I think that tarot books is just a big gap in TarotTube, in my opinion. So I think I really want to cover that. Anyway, we got want to cover Silent Victory over there. We'll see what's going on with V and what are V's intentions toward us. He's family. We'll see what's going on with that. And Teddy finally joined us. Good that you could take away your busy day to join my stream, Ultraviolet. See, and the good thing is, if all the books, I can just send them to Ultraviolet, right? I can just be like, Ultraviolet, here's 50 books. You know what I'm saying? And be like, yay! So this, so you know what I'm saying? So there's always a place to take the books. At the end of the day, what are V's intentions towards us? Good intentions. It's really hard to put the sun on the table and say bad intentions. Come on. It's hard to put the sun on the table and say anything bad. Well, let's get real. The King of Wands over here, definitely man-spreading. I'm not sure what's going on. But the King of Wands over here just says this person is going to be very forward with what their intentions are. Right? I mean, what you see is what you get with this individual. It's not like you have a lot of subtext with this kind of thing. I think that's going to be good. The Sun basically just says, hey, I'm bringing light, I'm bringing good news, I'm bringing some good feels, and I think that's something you really want to lean on here, and it's going to be just great overall. It's going to be great overall. Yeah, Ultraviolet has helped me create some of the coolest ideas out there for the Tasty Tarot too. Tasty Tarot is indeed dedicated to the wonderful, beautiful, and amazing Ultraviolet Tarot over there.
Time for the TarotOracle show.
All right, we got CL's got a triple shot. My own house. Is that going to be a thing? Let's see. Large sum of money. Those seem to be related. And J feel about D. Everybody loves the D. All right, let's get a little bit of a triple shot over here with the Gregory Scott Tarot. The Gregory Scott Tarot. B52, we're shut down, my friend. We got 43 donations up in the queue. 43 donations up in the queue tonight. All right, let's look at buying our own house. Everybody's dream. Let's see what's going to happen with all of that, right? We purchased our own house this year. Intuitively, I'm not getting anything. David Chanel. Good to have another Dave in the chat. What is going on? I don't know. Let's see. Own house. I do think that you have a large selection of houses to make. I really think you need to move. Like you need to move areas, right? You need to move areas in order to get what you really want, okay? I think you're going to be desensitized by the amount of crap that you're going to have to sort through to get anything meaningful. I think that's the number one thing going on here, right? And the Temperance card as well, getting the balance of what you want versus what's out there. Because, I mean, I can find a house, but am I going to find a house that's right for me, right? And I think that's something that's going to be kind of challenging with that. Again, oversensitization here. There's a dude selling a house, okay? And it was like, it started out at 300K. They dropped it by 40K. So people are having difficulty getting rid of houses, right? And I kind of told you about this before. I said the housing market was going to take a little bit of a rug pull later on. So, I'm just saying. So it's taking 40K off a house at one time. But yeah, I think that you're going to have an overabundance of selection is what I think. To get what you really want, you're going to have to move. You're going to have to be in a different location, I think. We need to travel. We need to get some different opportunities. We need to get some different places and make it happen. I think that's going to be something that's good for you. But all right, my own house. I really think as you approach November, you're kind of getting it done. You are kind of getting it done, getting it wrapped up. It feels like November is a dry spot for most. You get a hell of a deal. And I think November is going to be your time frame for that. Obviously, entertainment purposes only. Never assume you're going to buy a house based on a fat man reading your cards on the internet. All right, large, especially a fat man that eats a lot of ho-hos. I'm just saying, I'm going to get a box of ho-hos. I might consume half the box on the way home. I might film myself consuming half the box and, reading tarot while I consume ho-hos. That could be a stream. It could be the ho-ho stream. What do you think? I mean, ho-ho and chamomile tea stream. I think that's opportunist. I think that's opportunist. All right, a large sum of money coming my way. I mean, you got some money coming your way. I don't think you're just going to get a drop shipment of money. I mean, the two of wands, right? You are looking for a drop shipment of money. I really don't think that's realistic. That's not something that you're going to be all good with. Page of Cups says, you're in the mix where you're going to have more opportunities to earn money. But at the end of the day, I don't really think you're just going to get a drop shipment of money. The world says there are many opportunities to make more money, consolidating bills, getting an extra job, sort of doing the things that are going to be conducive to that, good investments. I mean, right now, the stock market is going insane. Like straight up, like I pressed the buy button this morning and I went away. If you watch my stock market channel, it's humorous. Anyway, all right. But yeah, you're gonna have enough to be comfortable, right? And I think that's one of the key components. I have enough to be comfortable. But yeah, I just don't think you're gonna get just a literal drop shipment of that. Anyway, how does Jay feel about D? Everybody loves the D. So I mean, you're gonna have some of that.
Everybody loves the D.
But yeah, by the way, if you didn't hear the funny story, the person that I hired somebody to make those voices, and the lady I hired for that one, I was like, I gave her a bunch of things I wanted her to say, and Everybody Loves the D was on there, and she was like, is this for a porno? I was like, no, it's for a tarot stream. She's like, what? I'm like, no, it's for a tarot stream. She's like, why do you need this for a tarot stream? I'm like, because I'm stupid. Anyway, all right. What does Jay feel about you got a 6 of Cups? I'll approach you on a friendly level, an open level, good communication level, and I think that's going to be all right. Ace of Pentacles, I really want to kind of build something first. I really want to kind of build a foundation here before we sort of jump in and making it happen and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? But overall, there's just too much real worry about where this is going to go. There's too much. There's overthinking. There's overthinking happening here. So overall, you're just going to have to sort of deal with it. Hermit just says, I'm just not available. I'm not open to really making like substantial progress. What are ho-hos? Really? Hang on. Let me get some ho-hos. Let me get some ho-hos on screen over here. All right. Ho-hos. This is gonna pull up some porn, isn't it? No. Okay, we're good. All right. What are ho-ho? Okay, oh man, let me see. We got a window capture. Let me capture window. I want to get Chrome. There we go. Done. All right, so these are ho-hos. So these are ho-hos, right? So they're hostess ho-hos. And the thing about the ho-hos is they got like the cream filling, but the outside is like this thick, rich chocolate, like this thick, rich, delectable chocolate. And it's got all the stuff that you want for diabetes. It's diabetes in wrapped in plastic. So here you go. So basically, if you got diabetes and you wrapped it in plastic, it would look like that. Okay. All right. So we got CL's ready. We got Be Random with me. You're on. All right. Should I end things with R? Alex, man, you're really having a back and forth with R. You're really having a back and forth with R. Let's see if you're going to be able to end things with this individual. Man, I don't know. Should you? Should you not? Nine of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the High Priest to say no. Hey, you're getting kind of this no vibe, you know what I mean? You're getting kind of this no vibe up here, kind of having issues with it. Nine of Pentacles says, and didn't you get the 10 of Pentacles the last time you asked if R is going to enter with you or something like that? I'm just asking. It seems like you get this consistent good pentacles, right? So it's consistent good pentacles with it. CJ, what's going on? I appreciate you hanging out. But yeah, that Chariot says keep it moving, keep it running, keep it going. High Priestess, there's more to learn here, even if it's painful, even if it's a little bit challenging. Life is challenging sometimes. Life is challenging sometimes. But you know what's not challenging is be random. Be random with me. Don't poop here. Don't poop in my garden. Okay. Don't poop in my garden. Reminds me of a sign. Have you ever seen the sign people put at their pools? It says ool. And then it says, you'll notice there's no P in pool. Let's keep it that way. I don't know, but that is it. Maya the Bee. What is going on? Appreciate you hanging out tonight. Yeah, all right. So Be Random with me is an avid gardener, okay? As well as a tarot collector, 3 different YouTube channels, just rocking the house. Just rocking the house. Now, apparently, Be Random with me's neighbors decide to use her garden as a toilet for the dogs. Okay? So yeah, there you go. Using the garden as a toilet, as a toity for the dogs. Now, if you put a sign up that says, don't let your dog take a dump in my yard, is that going to help? The Wheel of Fortune is the sign that is going to be up. With the 6 of Pentacles, the deposit of the poop will definitely not be there anymore, right? The King of Wands is there too. The King of Wands is there too. Overall, it looks like a sign that's going to help. But what will also help is a camera. And you have a camera of all the assholes that are letting their dog poop in your garden, right? You get a little wise camera and you point it that way. And when they do that, you post it on the neighborhood Facebook group and you go, this lady let her dog take a massive dump in my yard. Who is this person, right? How inconsiderate of this person. And all of the Facebook people will go, that's Fred down the street or something. I'm just saying. But yeah, it looks like Wheel of Fortune, all these signs, all this display is definitely sort of be like, yeah, I'm watching you. Maybe put a little camera sticker on there. So I'm watching you and your dog. And it will reduce the poopage, the deliverance of the poopage a little bit. Temperance, things are going to balance out, be okay. And the King of Wands, you know what I'm saying? It'll be a little bit better. So I'm going to go with the poopage sign is going to be up there, as well as a sign that says, I'm watching you. There's a camera right on your ass right now. There's a camera over there. There's a camera right there, right? Little Wise camera. You got that outdoor Wise camera. That thing's on sale for I think it was like $15 on Amazon or something. I was like, whoa, I need to get me a bunch of them. Anyway, we got MR is next, and we got Karima, phase 2. We might have 4 phases of Karima tonight. A little bit of an Amber Tarot on here tonight. This is a good one. This is a nice one over there. Man, we'll see what's going on here. All right. Get the Amber Tarot. I still need to get Amber from Ultraviolet neighborhood, you know. I think still we need to get Amber and Amber Tarot. So I think that's one that's kind of necessary at this point. All right. Let's see. How does KF feel and think about my performance? All right. Let's see if KF is going to be over there and KF likes your performance. Oh, no, wait. What is this? The Five of Wands. That's interesting. A Five of Wands. You know, the Five of Wands is a performance card. It is kind of I'm showing off. I'm getting out there. I'm kind of in that mode of moving forward. And you knocked it out. So many people look at the Five of Wands as like the Lord of Strife. It is something, and it could be, but you're really kind of looking at a lot of kids having fun and enjoying themselves, and there's like nobody injured, right? It's more of a jovial, having fun kind of thing. Six of Wands talks about a lot of people supporting, applauding, really enjoying it, really loving it. And the lovers, right? This is something I want to see again. This is something that really inspired me, that really enthusiastically made me, just cheer. So I really think it's very nice. I think it's very nice indeed. A lot of good stuff. With that. Jasmine, welcome back. Jasmine, I did skip you. I'm sorry. Jasmine, I was going to do your reading on the makeup readings, but I didn't see, and I scrolled around. And I didn't see you. Anyway, let me know what your reading is, your question is, and we will get you tonight. But in the meantime, let's get Karima, phase 2. And we're going back to that, oh man, Karima, I don't know what's going on with you and this Shadowscapes Tarot, but it is unhinged. All right. How will S be towards me next time I see it? It'll be good, bad, and different. What's going on? They like me. They not like me. What is happening with all of that? Oh, man, the devil. A little bit of an intentions going on there. I think the next time that you see them, they have some intentions that may be a little bit controversial or a little bit on the mixture. You're like, wait, what's going on over here? It's almost like that they have something agenda. They have something going on. They have something waiting on the line over there. The devil with that Queen of Wands, right? I need you to do something. I need you to do this. It's like asking a favor or something like that. I'm really kind of getting that vibe. Page of Pentacles says they're not quite ready to see you. They come unprepared. It's almost like they're surprised to see you, even if it's sort of a planned thing. Six of Cups does say that they're very kind of standoffish a little bit. Not like totally standoffish, but you definitely kind of feel that a little bit standoffish, right? It's not immediate gratification, not kind of an immediate good feel with that. A little standoffish, a little like I need something kind of thing. All right, how are they viewing me today? Let's see what's going on with that. Hopefully they're viewing you good with that. Yeah, I'm just saying. Be random with me. You know what you should be random with me. You know what you should do? If somebody takes a dump in your yard, you should post it on your YouTube. That's so evil. That is so evil. Do it. That's beyond evil. Be random with me. I expect to see it. I'm subscribed to all your YouTubes. I want to see it. I'll be honest. Little chamomile tea up in here. All right. How's he viewing me today? Let's see what's going on with the views. You have this. Ooh, you have the Star. Got 8 of Pentacles and a Knight of Swords. Today, we're viewing you as the Fool, as more of an adventurous kind of thing, more of an excited kind of feel with that, right? You do have that Fool into the Star. We're on this adventure together, and it's leading us. One of the most powerful things about the Star is that this just brings me somewhere. It takes me somewhere, and that is so fun. I really like that, especially with the 8 of Pentacles, kind of that spider web, watching out for the spider spider web, getting kind of entangled, getting kind of trapped up. And I think that's going to be so fun, so cool. This sees you, right? Nine of Swords, a lot of movement in here. And the Star, we're moving, we're getting in the direction, we're getting focused on that. And that is one of the very focused kind of things that they're looking for here. So that is how they're viewing you today with that. All right. And we got karima phase. Have ever had a connection since this has been married? Is there something unique to him? Oh, okay. We're looking at the uniqueness of a connection. Is this something that they're familiar with? Is this something that they're ready to do? Is there something they're rock and rolling with over there? Oh, that that Five of Wands is interesting as hell right there, right? This is going to be something of a connection that brings out things in them that they haven't seen before. And I think that's going to be some exciting parts here, right? It brings things out that they haven't seen or they haven't done before. And I think that's one of the allures of the connection. The excitement of the connection is sort of that mix as we go forth, right? Ace of Pentacles, you got the World and the Three of Swords. They realize that there's a lot of potential too for heartbreak. I think the more that you open up, the more that you're available, the more that you get your emotions and you put it on the table, the more likely you are to have heartbreak. So there's an inherent risk, right? So you have that risk reward. I get the big emotional satisfaction, the big highs of just releasing, of being that way with somebody. But as a, you could get hurt. You could get hurt with the Three of Swords over there. So they realize there's a level of risk involved there. So it's more of an adventurous kind of feeling. It's more of a building something that is indeed unique. And that's something that they really kind of like. It's something that they're sort of enjoying the process of, right? All right. Planning to take me out to eat. We'll end up doing it even if it's scared to be seen. All right. We going out to eat or not? But let me switch to my deck over here. We don't have the Tasty Tarot yet, but we do have over here on the Tarot Tower the Waterfall Tarot, my friends. We're making it happen. We're making it happen. We'll see where this takes us, right? All right. We'll see what's going on here. All right. Planning to take me out to eat? This would be a beautiful time for the Tasty Tarot. Yeah, I gotta say. It'd be a beautiful time for the Tasty Tarot. The King of Swords, the Nine of Wands, the Queen of Swords. You have that grouping of the King and Queen of Swords. I think yes. Ace of Pentacles, spending a little bit of money. I realize there's a level of risk here. I realize there's a level of going, but I think yes. You have the King and Queen of Swords comboed out, being there. I do think this is very important for them to be able to get that communication, be able to get that connection. And I think that is going to be something that is important to them anyway. Now, well, they end up doing it, right? And they're planning. So I think the planning is in place. I do think it is. Mukbang Ho-Ho Tarot. It could be. It could be. Isn't there a Boho Tarot channel or something like that? Mine would be the Ho-Ho Tarot. I don't know. The Hierophant, Eight of Cups, a Three of Swords. They may not do it. It's kind of hard. I think they'll do it. I think they'll do it. I think they will do it. I'm just saying. I think we're really kind of working that mode of I think that is entirely possible indeed. So it's looking good. It is looking good. I think that's sort of, something that we want to do. Eight of Cups, we're going to go out anyway. Could be a little bit, but you have these two travel cards, and the fact that it's ending with this, I think is important, right? I think we got a little bit of a love balloons happening there. Looking good. I like it. Making it happen. All right. Let's see. I got Karima phase 2 in the house as well. How does he feel about the fact that I'm a different culture than him? Anything positive or negative? All right, sort of a mix. We have a mix. We have some new ground. We have some fun stuff happening. What? Jesus Christ! You got the good reads tonight. Karima has the best reads tonight. You're looking at that Ten of Pentacles, the happy home, happy family. But they know there's some adjustment to make anything work. You can't really just go into some new environment, a new culture, a new person, and just expect everything to just magically work. You know what I mean? So yeah, there's going to be a building from scratch. There's going to be a learning process. There's going to be an expansion of what they do, what they know. And I think they're willing to do it, right? The devil is in the details. That's fine. But the Ten of Pentacles says, I'm serious about it. I'm willing to build that. I'm willing to make that happen. I think that is an exciting thing to go and to make happen here. So I think, yeah, you know, you really have that. And the Tower is not necessarily always a deconstruction or a collapse. A lot of times it's sort of a building from scratch after something, right? I'm building from scratch. I don't know a lot about this or that, but I'm willing to learn. I'm willing to make a commitment. And I think that's something that they're willing to do. And that's, you know, you really kind of need that, right? And I talk about that at work, right? I talk about that at work a lot of times where you just kind of have this thing going on over there. Wait, what is going on? You have this thing going on over there where being able to handle change is more important than, you know, having an expertise at some one thing. Does that make sense? So, because everything is kind of in that mode of change, and everything is always in flux, and everything is always moving and being modified, and being open to change and dealing with change is much better than having an expertise at one thing, if that makes sense. At least, you know, sort of in life, that's one thing I've kind of noticed. Anyway, does he desire to meet my family? Absolutely. Jesus, you get the best reads in the world tonight. Woo! I'm sweating over here. I'm having so much fun. That tea, I need to jack the AC up a little bit. I'm going to drink a little bit of the cold water. I got some ice cold water, mixing it in with the tea. Hang on. Yeah. All right. Meeting the family. If there's one card that I'm waiting for with meeting the family, it's going to be the Ten of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. Bottom line. And you got the Six of Cups. You got the Six of Cups. So this is a fantastic making it happen over here, right? Fantastic. You got the Ace of Swords. I want to communicate. I want to meet. I want to start conversations. I want to start things happening with this, right? The Death card says it's time for a change. It's time to expand. It's time to grow. This is the best read I think you've ever gotten in your life. On the channel. The Six of Cups for the family, the Ace of Swords, the beginning of the communication, the Four of Pentacles, opening up, not being held in, you know what I'm saying? Not being held back anymore, and willing to change, willing to open up. You're getting like the king of the readings tonight. This is unhinged. Anyway, all right, what actions is he wanting to take towards me right now? Let's see where this is going to go on that. Yeah. Let's see what actions do we got happening. What actions do we got going on over there? We got the five. Man, you get a lot of 5 of Wands tonight. A couple of 5s with that. Wanted to take for me right now. He wants to get a knockdown drag out and get the truth out of you. He feels like that you haven't been communicating 100% of everything that you have. You've been holding back a little bit, right? Holding back a little bit. That 5 of Wands with the 5 of Swords. I just want to get to the root of this. I want to get everything on the table. I want to just get it all going, get it all laid out here, and expose everything. Get everything out there so we can win this. So we can win this and make this together, right? Because you're talking about the Lord of Victory right next to the sun, and the sun illuminates. You know, me and Tarot Reader earlier today on the Patreon stream, we were talking about that, right? The full illumination of everything from the sun versus the Hermit, kind of an isolated illumination. So yeah, the sun, full illumination of everything. If it takes a little bit of a conflict, if it takes a little bit of a push through, make it happen. Make it happen anyway, because we need to make this work. We need to make this a success. And you're getting some good reads tonight. We got Karima phase 2 happening over here, and we're gonna do Anne, solid as a rock, Julie tarot reader. Speaking of tarot reader, go back to Karima phase 3, and then wrapping it up for tonight. Man, it's been so fun. I've been up since 2. I had 3 private readings. I made 2 different videos. I made 3 streams tonight. And I made 2 different cards. It's been rocking tonight. It's been rocking. I have unlimited energy at this point. I'm back to my old self. I'm excited, man. I got so much stuff done. I can't believe it. All right. Does he think of me when he's around his partner? His behavior around? Change. Does he think of me? Sometimes not. I mean, he's not just going to sit there and just, obsess with you, right? The 5 of Pentacles. I think one of the things is he's unhappy. And you kind of see this consistently with this. I'm walking through the 5 of Pentacles. There's legal matters that I'm going to have to go through if I sort of, trash what I have. And that is going to be something that, that does sort of enter into the equation as it goes. And we talk about you being the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, somebody that knows what they're doing, somebody that's now separated, sort of independent, that's very focused on their success, is very focused on what they need to do, how they need to be. And the King of Cups, right? Sometimes they're emotionally dedicated to it. Sometimes they're not, right? Sometimes they're not. Anyway, all right, let's see what's going on. Has behavior changed around here because of me? So what is going on with that? Let's see if we have different behavior in it. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Maruta, you got to put some honey in it. You got to put some honey in it. Ultraviolet, you need honey. I'll send you some honey. You got to have honey in your tea. I'm gonna have another drink. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh baby.
Tastes like dishwater. If you take it out of the dishwasher, maybe. All right. Does it think of me? Okay. Has the behavior changed? Not really. I mean, not really. He does want an exit. You see that? You got the 5 of Pentacles with a little bit of a Knight of Swords. I need something new. I need a little bit of escape. I need a little bit of a move. The 10 of Pentacles. I want some happy home, happy family. Not sure how to get it. I know I got it. Empress, definitely looking at creation, right? Creation, new, creation of something, that's sort of birthing the next opportunity with that. Speaking of birthing, you did have those questions before. We got a positive. Okay, I think we're done with Karima phase 2. We'll get Karima phase 3 on the mix after we do a couple of ands. We got Solid as a Rock is back. It's so good to see Solid as a Rock. Where you been? Well, I thought you were hiding under a rock. All right. What could I do to spread my truth about M and S? All right, let's spread our truth. Let's spread our truth tonight with the Poe. The Poe is all about the telltale heart. It's all about the revelation. All about the revelation. Reiki B needs to spare his meds. Reiki B, this is my normal self. This is my normal self. Anyway, all right. Can you change one question? Absolutely. Karima, let me know what question it is and what you want to change it to. I got you covered. All right, let's get a little bit of the Poe over here. What is the spread about M and S? 6 of Wands over here. I think it's more of a communicating with people and letting the grapevine pick it up and run with it. You know what I'm saying? Let the grapevine pick it up and run with it. If it's worthy of running with, they will run with it. It's just something, once I know the truth, once I know things, once I understand what's happening, right? We get justice. Justice will be served. We'll get out, we'll move it out, we'll make it happen, and I think that's going to be it, right? I think that's going to be it. But yeah, you do have a 7 of Pentacles over here. This is not something you can force. I mean, you really can't force news. You really can't force your truth. All you can do is express it and let the grapevine basically pick it up and run. Yeah, I mean, there's not really like an easy answer. I mean, you know what I'm saying? There's not really like a super easy answer with any of that. With that. All right. Will it be able to regain spark in creativity? Ooh, that's nice. That is nice. Speaking of which, I need to paint this weekend. I need to start painting again. I have been waiting. I'm feeling so good. I think I'm going to start painting this weekend too. This weekend is going to be exciting. All right, we got a 9 of Cups over there. Spark in your 9 of Cups. You're kind of at the Maslow's hierarchy of needs, right? If you don't have confidence in yourself, if you don't have a level of sort of self-love and sort of, rocking the house and just knowing that you're awesome with what you do, then you're not really going to be able to express what you want to express creatively. So you're going to have to take care of the baseline needs first. You're going to have to understand that you have everything that you need. And number 2, you don't need anything else. You don't need to be this or that. You are perfect as you are. And so you don't need to stretch out and try to do something, try to expand on something, just sort of let things fall where they may, right? And the sun just says sort of get started, get out there and start doing stuff, right? Get outside and get stuff done. Like I haven't painted in forever. I just need to get a brush in my hand and just start running with it. You know what I'm saying? And I get excited. I'll get lost in it. And that's kind of where you just need to be. You just kind of need to be. You know what I'm saying? Because the 5 of Swords says if you think you're going to fail, you will fail. And that is going to kill your creativity. So just realize there's no failure. There's only learning, right? You don't expect to do everything perfect all the time. Realize that you are everything that you need now. Like you don't need more stuff. You don't need more training. You don't need more of this. You don't need more of that. You just need to get out there and embrace things and sort of make it happen. Anyway, all right. Let's do a little bit of a general. Let's see what's going on with the Anna General. We got Cinderella up in the queue. Ooh, we need to do Cinderella's cartoon this weekend. Got Tarot Reader up in the queue. Got to do Tarot Reader's cartoon this weekend. Making all of the good things this weekend is what I'm saying right now. All right, General. Knight of Cups, you still have a 8 of Cups, you still have a romance that's pending. It is coming. Be prepared for it. That's going to be something that's going to be important to you. It'll be something that sort of energizes you. It gets you on that next level and it gets you really sort of ramped up and full of energy. And that's something that you kind of need, right? It's kind of like I'm full of energy when Ultraviolet talks to me because love Ultraviolet. So it gives me all the energy. Anyway, but yeah, you got that Page of Wands over there. Escaping things is okay if it's not meant to be, if it's not coordinated in the way that you need. Don't be afraid to dump it. Don't be afraid to give up on what you're sort of doing with that. The moon as well just sort of points to the level of enthusiasm is going to sort of direct where you go and what you do. So watch where you put your mental energy. I think that's going to be an important facet that you kind of have running and going with that. We got a Cinderella over here. We got Julie Tarot Reader. And we'll do a little karima after this and make it happen. All right, Cinderella wants to know some stuff. Let's get a little bit of some exciting stuff going on with the Ciro Marquet. The Ciro Marquet deck. Making it happen over there. Am I old soul and how did I become an old soul? Is this a good or bad thing? Spiritual path. And do we have any manifestations? We got gifts coming out. We got all sorts of stuff going on here. Let's get to that. Am I old soul? And a lot of this is going to be intuitive. Am I an old soul? You have factors that reach through time and definitely sort of expand through this. You have a wisdom that is, kind of surpasses most other things or most other people that you kind of run into, right? The Hermit has that wisdom, has that pathway. They've been around the block. They know what's happening. And they could have learned this through experiences. So old soul is kind of relative. I do think that you've had enough experiences in your past. One thing that I sort of feel intuitively, that sort of coming from one soul into the next or one lifetime into the next, is you tend to bring a lot of the stuff from previous lives into your current life. So you'll have a lot of experiences of deja vu, meeting people. It feels like I already know them. Or, a lot of these kind of factors with that. And that's kind of fun and cool and whatnot, but just realize you're dragging a lot of this around. And at some point, you need to close the doors on some of this because you really don't need all of that in every lifetime. And I think that sort of weighs it down as well. It's not something that you want to sort of, be married to per se. I do think that you have a level of strength, a level of patience that sort of indicates too kind of an old soul kind of feel. I think it's sort of wiser beyond your years. And you kind of felt that as coming through and something like that as well too. I really think that you're sort of focused on success too much, and I think that's one thing that you do drag into and from one lifetime into the next. So don't really worried about sort of success and worried about doing this and doing that. It feels like that you're trying to overemphasize a level of success that's really kind of unnecessary with a lot of that stuff as well. Now, 7 does say you've had many, many experiences. I think one of the things that sort of sticks out as well is you've had really, really unique experiences, and you're like thinking, is anybody else experienced this kind of shit? I mean, it's totally unique, like really, really unique, and you're like, what's going on with that? One of the things, I think that's one of the questions, one of the part of the reason you have that question is because a lot of the really, really unique things that does sort of happen to you as it goes. Anyway, all right. Good, bad thing, spiritual path, manifestation, being heard by the divine, receive a gift from the divine. All right, let's talk about the divine, see where the divine is going to take us. You do have something coming from the divine indeed. I think that you do have some gifts. You do have some things waiting to be heard. It's almost like that you have some people that are waiting to hear from you. You have some entities, you have some guides, you have some things, people waiting to hear from you, people waiting to understand what you want, understand where you're going, and trying to figure out what you do. I think because of sometimes that you change your mind a lot, you're interested in this, you're focused on this, you're chasing that, and then a lot of times you're sort of in that mixture. It's not really working for you in the long run. So definitely need to hone down, focus, get that kind of that meditation of what I really want, what I need. I think that's going to really, really be helpful as far as manifestation things going on, right? Super hyper focused, making it happen. And of course, read the Seth book, The Nature of Personal Reality, where he has step-by-step guides, just sort of creating and manifesting things, and sort of explains that, creating our own reality and whatnot. Anyway, all right. But overall, the Queen of Cups says, the one thing about your manifestations is the thing that you're really passionate about, the things that you really get emotional about, good, bad, you manifest that stuff pretty hardcore. So again, get control of your thoughts. Don't let your thoughts be controlling you. All right. Because what you focus on, what you're super emotional about, what you're on that king or the Queen of Cups about, is going to be something that is focused, that is manifested, because you do have that power. You do have that revelation that comes through of, sort of being in that moment. So watch what you look for through the window, because that is what you are creating. And that is good and bad. Is good and bad? Because now you kind of, now it's like, well, it's on me. It's on me to do the creation of it. Anyway, all right. What changes happening at work for me in the next 2 months? Making it happen. A little more Ciro Marquet. Everybody's cheering for Ciro Marquet on the stream tonight. And for good reason. It's fantastic. All right. What changes in work are happening in the next month? Next 2 months. I don't think you're going to be there in the next 6 months, to be honest with you. I don't think you're going to be there in the next 6 months. You do have somebody who's a little bit too emotional, a little bit too dedicated, and this person causes a bit of a problem with you. Just, sort of ignore them, push them aside. I don't think that's going to be in there. That's going to work for you. You do have a sort of a managerial problem that you're going to encounter the next 2 months as well. Basically, over communicate with this manager and it fixes like 90% of the problem. Like, let me give you some advice. Over communicate with the manager, it fixes 90% of the problems. So just, you know what I'm saying? So, you just have a level of communication that's good. But you have an over level of communication. In other words, you kind of try to predict what they were going to ask. Because that Queen of Swords says if you don't, it feels like that they have a little bit of a negative attitude making it happen. I do think you're getting the hell out of there within 6 months. I really think so. You know what I'm saying? You got a little bit of the death card. You got a little bit of the escapism. I think you're going to be out of there in 6 months. You don't plan to go anywhere, but solid as a rock. I mean, you gave me money for a reading. That's what I say. You give me money for a reading, solid as a rock. That's what I'm going to say. You never plan to go anywhere. But if they dangle a nice little opportunity in front of you, solid as a rock, what if I'm going to pay you a double salary? Solid as a rock. Would you plan on going then? What if I up your salary by 10%? I don't know. Anyway, let's do a little bit of the karima. Karima, phase 3. It looks like we have a karima, phase 4. All right, does he have a desire to meet my family? Does it look like it from a previous one? Kinda. It does look like it from a previous one? I think so. I think because we have that level of, it does look like it from a previous one. I think it's going to be all right. Yes. You get the best ratings tonight. 10 of 10 of coins. Happy home, happy family at the finale. Ace of Swords, you saw that in a previous reading. The communication, the connection, opening the lines, really going to be powerful for you. The Three of Cups, the celebration, the community that is sort of built from meeting the family. It's one of the Page of Coins. I think they're going to be a little bit of a fish out of water, but they're going to have a good time. They are going to be there. That was a good one. That was a nice one. I really like that one. You're getting the quality ones tonight. We'll get a little bit of a thumbs up, making it happen over there. Karima phase 3. Yeah, phase 3. We got a Karima phase 4 too. We got Julia Taurina up in it. All right. Will he tell me that he's considering to leave his marriage for real to build something with me? Let's see where we're going with all of that. The Magician. You got a Four of Swords, you got a Chariot, and Strength. If you have patience, there's going to be a lot of maneuvering, a lot of things that need to happen to make that. Four of Swords is about planning, is about properly orienting things, figuring it out, making things work the way that we need to be working and what have you. It's going to be sort of important. And you got the Magician as well, right? Again, the Magician with the Four of Swords. Level of planning, level of expertise that's needed in order to sort of end something, to move past, to move into the next field, right? But the Chariot means, I do want to make that motion. I want to make it happen, but please have patience with me. Please have patience with me. So that's going to be a yes. I like it. TTM is here. TTM, are you going to be streaming tonight? Where'd TTM go? TTM, are you going to be streaming tonight? She's probably busy. All right. We got one more Karima on the phase 3, and then we'll do the Karima phase 4 after Julie, after Tarot Reader, making it happen. All right. What are the most prominent hidden thoughts lately about me or about this particular connection? Instead of asking a creepy widow neighbor, I'd like to ask, okay. All right. So, we got next door neighbor replacing that question. We're good. All right. Six of Swords, a prominent hidden thoughts about this. Oh man, the Nine of Swords. I think the dreams have subsided somewhat. I think we've moved past the dreams. I think we moved past the dreams. And I told you before that the dreams were very vivid, but it was about marriage, it was about being together and whatnot. And I think that sort of shocked them a little bit, or that sort of put them in that reality, right? So now they're talking about your children, you know what I'm saying? So they're getting sort of in that mode, family mode, that connection, and you know what I'm saying? That tower, right? Building things from the start, building things as they go. And the Six of Swords, a multi-person vehicle riding to a better tomorrow. And I think that's what they would like. They'd like a better tomorrow, something that works, something that functions, something that makes them happy. And that's going to be very poignant as it goes. And again, we talked about you being that Queen of Wands, having that level of independence, having that level of power. And I think that's going to be something that's prominent here. But yeah, I think the dreams have subsided, and you're good, right? And you're good. All right. We got the Karima phase 4 after Julie is next. We got Julie, we got Tarot Reader, we got the last Karimas, and we're out of here. All right, let's see how's R currently feeling about me. Are they ready to go? Are they ready to go with this? It really feels, wait, I don't want this damn deck. I don't want this deck. I want a love deck. I want a lovey deck. And that is going to be the Victorian Romantic Tarot, my friend. Victorian Romantic Tarot. Yes. Okay, how's R currently feeling about me? Do they love me? Do they love me not? Let's see what kind of opportunities we got in this mix and see if that's going to be an option for us. All right, we got a little bit of that Ten of Pentacles. Wow. Happy home, happy family is out of reach. I think that's the bottom line. Happy home, happy family. It's real. It's something productive, but it could be out of reach. Okay. Ten of Pentacles, happy home, happy family. Let's try giving it a shot. I think we're ready to go. We're ready to party. We're ready to make it happen. Knight of Wands said there's enough fiery energy in here where we can get a lot of stuff done that we're waiting for. But is it out of reach? Is it out of reach? Is this a distance too far for us to go? It could be. It really could be. I think that is sort of where they're currently feeling about you. All right, we got Tarot Reader. What are you manifesting? You're manifesting all of the good stuff. We'll keep on. Ooh, you know, I think we'll keep on doing this one. I like it. I love the Victorian Romantic. This is such a great deck. Such a beautiful deck. Love it. All right. Well, let's see what's going on. What are you currently manifesting? I think you're on target for manifestation. I think you're manifesting basically wealth at this point. You focus on wealth, you have money, you're focused on getting more money. I think that's kind of your creation, right? Knight of Pentacles, carrying in the money, delivering the money, getting some of the resources. It feels like that you feel like you don't have enough resources many times, and I think that's sort of where you're in the manifestation mode, or where you're sort of focused right now, and I think that's a good thing, right? Eight of Pentacles, developing, getting more, you know, and I think that's going to be ultimately a beautiful thing for you in the long run. Empress, you just want enough to be happy. You want more. That's going to sort of be sort of satiation for you at this point. So I think that is what you are manifesting. We'll do the Victorian Romantic for Karima, the final phase. All right. We got the... does it get jealous when I dress too fashionable or go out with friends? Are we on a little bit on the jealousy side? Maybe we're on the jealousy side. I don't know. Jealousy's not a good look. Like that's a rough look for anybody. You know what I'm saying? I think that is the rough look for anybody. I don't know. We'll see. Eight of Cups, Page of Pentacles, the Emperor with that. I don't really see that. I just don't. Queen of Swords, you have that level of independence. You do what you need to do. It's not like you're just sort of, waiting for that. Eight of Cups says you're going to go, you're going to have fun, you're going to do the things that you need to do. The Emperor says that you have control over it. Jealousy is just not a good, and I think they realize the Page of Pentacles, right? Acting as a page, acting as if I need more, acting as if I'm not getting what I need. It's just not a good look for them, and they realize that. That's something that they absolutely realize that. All right, so that's an important factor there. All right, so we don't want to know about the next door neighbor. Instead, we have a different question. All right, instead of asking, I like to ask instead. All right, so let's delete that. And let's put that up there. Looking good. If S started having a real feelings from early in the connection, or is that something new from not long ago? Let's see what kind of action, what kind of adventures we got going on here with this kind of connection. Is this going to be something that they really want? Is it going to be something that they're really enjoying? What kind of thing? Real feelings early in the connection. Wow. Hierophant. Those are some big feelings. We got big majors, big feelings. Yeah, I think they had that. A little bit of love balloons, make it happen. We do heart of hearts too. That works. Hierophant, more serious than it seemed. It seemed like we're picking up from sort of a karmic relationship. We're picking up from where we left off in another world or in another adventure kind of thing, right? The world. We've come back to this ending. We've come back from the ending and made a new beginning. And I think that's going to be, you know, something very powerful in here. Four of Swords, we've had a delay. We've had, again, a karmic connection. Been a sleepy time since before we've done that. So I do think, again, they felt a karmic connection. They felt it. They knew something was going on. That Hierophant said it got much more serious than it sort of they were expecting. And I think that it's going to be something very nice. All right. When? What are we getting remarried again? Is there any chance it could be with S? All right. Talking about when we're getting remarried. Oh, getting remarried. Let's see. Let's see with that. Getting remarried. Ace of Swords, a connection and communication. The Lovers, the Moon, and the Double Ace. I'm going to go for springtime of 2025. I think early spring of 2025 is when you're going to get married. I think that's it, pretty much it. Yeah, you got the Double Ace sandwiching the Lovers and the Moon. Because I really think the next marriage or the next connection is going to be something where you really need to be emotionally invested in it. It needs to pull you, move you emotionally, right? Not something that just needs to be physical by itself. And I think that is going to be springtime of 2025. I think that is when you're sort of there. I think that is when you're sort of there. All right. And we got the, let's see, is there a big chance it could be with S? We'll see. We'll see what's going on. I think you skipped a question. I asked about what actions could I take. Hang on. You think maybe around a partner? Do community scene, positive, negative? What actions? Oh, okay. Did I miss one? Sorry about that. Let me back up and get that one. Sorry about that. All right. When are you gonna get married? Okay. So there's a big chance it could be with me. Judgment says that, I mean, it could, but judgment sort of renews an old relationship, or it could be a relationship that you've had before, or, you know what I'm saying? Is there something that needs to be done here, something that needs to be moved, something that needs to happen? It feels like an old relationship comes back, and that's kind of more where you're leaning here. The Fool, something that you want to take on the adventure, something that you want to chase and make it happen. But that Page of Swords where that King of Wands just said, this is something that, I don't know, takes you by surprise. I think the person takes you by surprise, not what you think. Basically, it's like a little bit of an unpredictable. All right, so what did I miss here? Talked about what actions could I take to make it want to commit faster. Oh, did I miss one? Did I mark it? Ooh, I may have marked it incomplete. I may have marked it complete. Sorry about that. All right. So what actions can I take to make them want to commit to me faster, and how should I act? All right. Let's see what's going on with that. And what actions, what things we could do, what commitments we can make to make this sort of move in and move on the actions there. The Star. What can I do to make them want to commit to me? I don't know. The Ten of Pentacles says you kind of have to let it go where it needs to go. The Star is sort of being led. It's being illuminated. It's being sort of, guided. And the Star is a very sort of a guided sort of a thing, right? You want to be guided into the Ten of Pentacles. And I think that's basically you open the door and you guide them in that direction, right? I mean, there's not anything that you can do to sort of make somebody have a connection or what have you. And I think if sort of you if you try, you get a little bit of that Seven of Wands, a little bit of defensiveness. Why are they doing this? What's happening on that mix and kind of thing going on, right? Overall, the Two of Cups just says, hey, let the door be open, let the guidance be there, and then let them follow the path. It just doesn't seem something that you can force. You can't make somebody do something, that kind of thing. Unless you're suing them or something. I want to sue you for a commitment. All right. You guarantee that somebody did that. Yeah, I mean, I make a joke, but you guarantee somebody did that. All right. Okay, what can I do? Okay, so how should I act? The Page of Wands and the Ten of Swords, right? You got a little bit of that Knight of Cups. Come in from a romantic perspective. Come in from, right, you get more flies with honey than whatever. I don't know. You attract more with honey and adding honey to the chamomile tea. Page of Wands is sort of don't try and sort of let it organically happen and let the door be open. So the door's open. We have a star, we have a guidance in that direction, right? And the Knight of Cups, there's some reward in the mix of that. But I really think that if you do try a little bit too much, you get the Seven of Swords and let them come in their own perspective. I really think if you try too much, you sort of get that Ten of Swords, right? Where you're just going to sign, everything's going to be cut off, and they're going to be like, wait, what's up? What's going on? Kind of thing. At least that's my opinion as it goes. And that is it for tonight. Thank you so much for your very generous donations. I greatly appreciate you. And we will see you tomorrow.